Are you interested in learning about Mexico? Today at FluentU, we are introducing 7 sayings in Spanish that will help you sound like a native speaker. These phrases are especially important because they don't just teach you new vocabulary, but you'll learn a lot about Mexican culture as well. Let's get started. First, the phrase desgracia compartida menos sentida means shared misfortune, less felt. Mexican culture is famously collective, that is, everything is done in a group. And a really important cultural value in Mexico is being happy and content with what you have. Both these ideas make a lot of sense when we know this phrase. Second, the phrase al mal tiempo buena cara means at a bad time a good face. This phrase also says a lot about the value of happiness and contentment in Mexican culture, even when things aren't going well. Next, en boca cerrada no entremoscas means no flies enter a closed mouth. This one is pretty obvious. Don't comment on something that you know nothing about. By the way, if you like learning native Spanish sayings, you'll love FluentU. FluentU takes real-world videos, like music videos, commercials, news, and inspiring talks, and turns them into Spanish learning experiences. FluentU uses a natural approach that helps you ease into the Spanish language and culture over time. You'll learn Spanish as it's actually spoken by real people. FluentU brings native videos within reach with interactive transcripts. You can tap on any word to look it up instantly with FluentU's video dictionary. Every definition has examples that have been written to help you understand how the word is used. If you see an interesting word you don't know, you can add it to a vocab list or a flashcard. The best part is that FluentU keeps track of the vocabulary that you're learning, and it recommends examples and videos based on the words you've already learned. Start using FluentU on the website with your computer or tablet, or better yet, download the FluentU app from the iTunes or Google Play Store for iOS and Android devices. Let's get back to learning sayings. The next phrase is, más sabe el diablo por viejo que por diablo, which means the devil knows more because he is old rather than because he is the devil. In other words, wisdom comes with age. This one's really popular, which can tell you a lot about how elderly people and the Christian Bible are highly respected in Mexican culture. Next, zapatero a tus zapatos means shoemaker to your shoes. Mexican culture is famously indirect, and instead of telling someone to straight up mind their own business, this is a much more polite alternative. By the way, if you want to review this new vocabulary later, click on the link in the description for a free PDF of the sayings in this video. It even includes some phrases I don't discuss here. Next, el que busca encuentra means if you search, you will find. Look for what you want out of life and you're sure to find it. The key is to actively go out there and do something rather than sit around waiting for something good to happen to you. Last, a Faltadapan, tortillas means lack of bread, tortillas. I love this phrase because it highlights the adaptability that is very characteristic of Mexican culture. It also shows how much people love bread and tortillas, although the meaning has little to do with either of them. It's all about making do with what's on hand. Use what you have and it'll work out. Bueno, ya estás listo. Get out there and practice some great sayings. Remember, if you liked this video and want to learn more, make sure to subscribe to FluentU for more great Spanish videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time.